Happy Monday, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of the Cumcast. This week's beer of the week is the Orangesicle Cream Ale by Carson's Brewing Co. of Evansville, Indiana. This has an ABV of 4%, so it is an easy drinking beer. It is a good year-round beer. This is basically a orange-infused cream ale. This beer literally tastes like the old school. Do you remember the old school push pops? Like the orange flavor ones? It literally tastes just like that. It's so fucking good. The aftertaste is amazing. It's a great, easy drinking beer with a low ABV. I definitely give it a 5 out of 5 milk points for this beer of the week. Highly recommend it. Carson's Brewery is in an old warehouse in an industrial business district in Evansville, Indiana. It's very discreet. You wouldn't think it existed there, but it's a really cool brewery. They have a lot of really cool events, so I highly recommend it. Go check out Orangesicle by Carson's Brewing Co. and check out everything they have to offer as well. A lot of great beers. If you're a stout fan, I highly recommend them. Now, since it is a new month, the month of April, we are bringing in the spring with another personal favorite. This is called Naturally Tan by Tan France. I did promise another Queer Eye book. This is a memoir by Tan France himself. This book is basically talking about his life, how he grew up in Britain as a Pakistani, in a Pakistani family, and growing up with Eastern Asian traditions, and growing in Britain, and then coming to the United States and meeting his husband. And it's all great. It's all great. All of the Queer Eye books, the memoirs that I've read have been awesome so far, and this one is definitely just as amazing. So in Tan's own words, this book is meant to spread joy, personal acceptance, and most of all, understanding. Each of us is living our own private journey, and the more we know about each other, the healthier and happier the world can be. And another personal thing, being a man, he is known for being the fashion savvy member of Queer Eye. So as a man, in a men's standpoint, I actually liked it because he does give you pointers on looking more fashionable. If you've ever wanted to venture out into that area and expand that in your life, you can take up tips from this book. It's absolutely amazing. I definitely highly recommend it, just like all the other books. Now, thank you for tuning in again this week. We hope you are being safe. Let's get into the episode. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Cumcast. As always, I am Ryan, your fucking host, your best goddamn friend in the world. And joining me, as always, is Cody with another glorious beer and book of the week/month. And it's not a push pop, because push pops are popsicles and candy. That shit was ice cream. So different.
I don't even think it was ice cream. I think
it was ice cream.
Is it technically?
It was sherbet.
Ice cream.
It was sherbet.
But that's a push pop, though.
Pop.
Yes.
Pop meaning popsicle or can of pop or that sucker. You can't. It's not. It's ice cream.
Okay,
See,
so what's pop? Okay, never mind. It's not the push pop. What is it called then?
I don't know. Ice cream tube.
Push up ice cream. Maybe that's it.
No, those are bars. I don't know. But
this thing.
Yeah.
It's called a push up.
A push up.
It's called a push up.
A push up.
I drank 3 push ups at Carson's Brewery.
Right. And if somebody's like, hey, you want to see my push up? Don't look at it.
You want to see how many push ups I can do? That was our neighborhood challenge with all of our friends growing up. You want to see how many push-ups I can do, bro?
No, it wasn't.
That's how I got to 500 pounds.
We were physically unfit.
I believe the average 6-year-old is mentally unfit to eat 10 push-ups at once.
Physically and mentally. Can you, like, damage your brain by having brain freeze? Like, that would give you some severe brain freeze if you tried to eat that many. Can you, like, damage your brain?
No, I don't think so. It's just the, what is it? It's like it's like the blood. They say if you put your finger on the roof of your mouth or something, but it's like the roof of your mouth or...
So it says brain freeze is...
I forget what it is.
Is painful but harmless. Temporary condition caused by consuming extremely cold foods and drinks. You can largely prevent it by simply eating frozen foods and drinks slowly or taking measures to keep cold foods and drinks off of the roof of your mouth.
But I feel like what we just Googled is like what a millennial would do. Like, can brain freeze actually fuck with your brain? So, I don't know, but...
I don't know. Has anybody ever researched, can brain freeze actually, like, cause fucking brain damage?
I guarantee they have.
I mean, obviously people have because this answer exists out there, but I don't think asking that question because we're millennials. I think we're asking the question because we're millennials, not because we're millennials, so we're asking the question.
Yeah, I'm sure
that makes sense.
BeBrainFit.com definitely has the fucking answers.
They give you all your brain fitness needs.
Yeah.
You know, like, start a leapfrog pad at an early age, 2 years old is never too young to get a leapfrog pad thing. This is not a sponsored commercial. Sponsored ad for leapfrog.
It's definitely not for push-ups either. Not like the physical, the eating.
How many push-ups can you eat at once?
One.
That's it?
I don't think they make them anymore.
I guarantee they fucking make them.
They weren't worth it anyway. You get like half of a push-up. Then they started putting like, we can't include a full thing of sherbet in here. You can buy a tub of sherbet for fucking $9. And those were $6 for the serving.
Nestle made them.
Yeah, Nestle, bad people.
Nestle push-up pops. Oh, anyway, that's literally what it tastes like. The after... So the taste at the end, the ending taste, like the taste that is left in your mouth after you drink the beer, that's what it tastes like.
Ice cream.
It's just like that preservative-filled childhood treat. It's amazing. I loved it. And Carson's, so Cheyenne and I went to Evansville. We went down to see Jake Rubel, a very popular guest on the podcast. I'm sure everybody remembers Jake. If you haven't, go and listen to his episodes.
You've been on here twice.
You will not regret it. Anyway, so we went to one of his shows down there, and Grant Volkmar was also down there, another guest. So we stopped by and hung out with them. It was a great show. It was an awesome time. And simple plug for Jake, free plug. Jake is opening for Dusty Slay at the Comedy Attic in Bloomington. You guys should go. He didn't tell me to say that. I'm just saying it'd be nice to our friend Jake Rubel. So, but yeah, I love this beer. The brewery was awesome. We were driving to it, and I was like, why is it taking us to an industrial park? I was like, this is weird. It's just a bunch of factories and stuff. And I was like, oh shit, there's a sign that says...
Because that's where travelers go to die.
It was literally, I was like, there's a sign that says Carson's. I was like, where's it at? And we drive back here, and it's just a garage. It looks like something that used to be like an old auto body shop. And it's not super big. But it's a small warehouse basically. And you walk up and it's nice inside, but it's just in between like these two giant ass. It's like right across the street from a TJ Maxx.
Then it's not in like a warehouse.
No. Let me. A TJ Maxx. What do you call it? Distribution center. So it's right across the street from that, right next to like
so you get your fucking drawer liners.
Is it pedicure or the pedicure dog food is right next to one of those distribution centers. It's just all these big ass buildings, and then there's just like brewery right here in the center. So it's pretty sweet. It's kind of recluse. It's kind of a reclusive back there.
Yeah, if you ever wanted to kill hipsters, like just have them just Google your restaurant or whatever. But that's like how they got those people at Pokemon Go too. They would like those robbers and stuff would camp out near like the famous Pokemon.
Like, hey bro, there's a Charmander over here.
Yeah.
Let's wait for some of these
Charmander.
Yeah, let's wait for some of these motherfuckers to walk by and we did stab them.
They wouldn't kill them. They'd steal their shit.
Oh,
well, I think they might have killed him too. But, yeah, basically same thing.
Well, there was that one guy, there was that one really popular article at the time when Pokemon Go was, like, super popular, that one kid got, like, it was like a guy. He was like 20 something, but he was an adult. But he got like stabbed and robbed or something. And then when the cops showed up, he was like still trying to catch that fucking Pokemon sitting there.
Yeah, because he's dumb. No, then he went and got robbed. They taken his phone. That doesn't make any sense. Why wouldn't you take?
They took pity on him.
Don't take my phone, bro.
I already stabbed you for your 20.
He wasn't stabbed.
Huh?
He wasn't stabbed.
I don't know. Man.
If he was stabbed, he wouldn't be trying to catch a fucking Pokemon. He'd be trying to hold his guts.
Well, you got two hands. You hold a knife wound here, and you try to flip the Pokeball or whatever over here.
It ain't worth it. And everybody got hit by cars and shit like that.
Nothing. No fake Pokemon is worth it. No Pokemon's worth it.
I don't know. Gotta catch them all.
Like around the time it got super popular, like not too long afterwards, you could see.
Excuse me, sir. It's still super popular.
Is it really?
I don't know.
I know that I'll see people with like the Pokeball trainer things on like their shirts and shit, and they walk around, and you know, it's just like, oh, you're a trainer, cool. I don't know. It's a virtual thing. I'm not into it. I'm not into virtual shit.
I don't know. I'm discovering all kinds of shit because we both work at the same place now, and it's in the medical device or medical industry or whatever. But I was sitting at lunch and I was listening to like they were nerds, like the definition of a nerd, but they were talking about I don't know if they were talking about like D&D or they were talking about some kind of game and stuff like that. It was basically that's what it was. It was like what you would think, they would talk about. And they were talking about how they were like, actually, they were chemists. And I was like, oh, these people are saving America. I was like, these people got bullied so fucking hard in high school, but now they're saving the world. So I was like, huh.
That's the legit stereotype of like the people that were kind of nerdy growing up and like super smart.
But
and everybody
it's true
made fun.
That like,
and then there's Brad,
those people, yeah.
And Brad's over here, and Brad was the homecoming king 3 years in a row.
Yeah, Brad fucked every chick.
Yeah.
And then little Stevie over here got fucking swirlied in pants.
His name is Steven now, and Steven makes $500,000 a year.
Yeah, Steven
and drives a Ferrari.
Steven fucks and has a helicopter.
And Brad has 4 kids and half a penis now because he lost it in a disc golf accident.
Because a dog bit it off because he's a mailman now.
Yeah. Right. Still makes a steady pension as a mailman.
Mm-hmm.
But with half a peen, what are you going to do?
I don't. You already got your. I mean, but you already made your go round. So
yeah,
whatever.
Yeah. I mean, salute to Brad.
But it's true.
Thanks for serving the postal service.
Yeah, thanks. if you're a real person, if you listen to the show and your name's Brad and you're a mailman,
I guarantee. If your name's Brad,
internet salute.
If your name's Brad and you're a mailman and you listen to this podcast, fucking hey ho to you.
Yeah.
Thank you for delivering my stuff. I mean, not personally. You don't deliver my stuff.
Thank you for your service through COVID.
Thank you. Yeah. Hey, honestly, the fucking postal service has had it rough.
Yeah.
Like they look like they've aged like the president now, and it's only been a year.
Everybody has it rough.
Yeah.
But OnlyFans just keeps going up.
Cheyenne was discussing starting at OnlyFans because of the way I didn't compliment her, sorry, on the way that she eats. She's like, I could start one of them weird fan sites. She's like, OnlyFans.
She's better off doing YouTube.
But she was like, you think I could start OnlyFans? I was like, you probably could. And
everybody could.
And
she has like little baby feet. And like little baby hands, people are into that.
I was like, if people would probably pay you hundreds of thousands of dollars just to watch you eat turkey legs like twice a week.
I don't know about that.
No, there's some weird fucking shit out there. But that's what I'm saying. And she's like, well, how would I sign up for that? I was like, you just start one. She's like, well, how would I do that? I was like, you just sign up. And it's free.
She's younger than us, and it's like,
and then she
is Ask Jeeves still a thing?
But she was like, how? But she was like, how? Well, how do you file your taxes? I was like, I think that's the least of your problems.
That's just being young.
Yeah.
I still don't know how to file my fucking taxes.
No, but
I let the internet do it.
Like, I said filing your taxes would be like working for yourself. And she's like, well, I know you got to have somebody do it if you're a stripper because they got to file them a certain way. I was like, yeah, okay.
stripper tax filing.
It's the same thing if you're like a waitress.
It's working for yourself.
I know, but
it would basically, I feel like you would have to consider those as tips. And you have to keep track of every single thing.
You keep record of it, and it gets like, but if you're like an entrepreneur, they tax you like 30%. So
yeah, well, it's because
and if you make a lot of money,
they tax tips.
You get taxed.
They tax tips at the end of the year 30%. Yeah. So technically, you have to pay like more in taxes because you work for yourself. But you work for yourself, and you eat. Like I said, if she started an OnlyFans eating like food, just ASMR stuff, I mean, you literally are getting paid to eat. Like that would be my dream. Like I've been looking into other ways of investing into my future, like stocks and 401k, like to looking into increasing it in that, because I would really like to retire unless this podcast blows up and we can just survive off of that.
It ain't gonna happen.
It might. It just might. But if it didn't, and I still have to do my regular job, for the next, 20 years or more.
No, you gotta work?
No, if I have to do my job for the next 20 years, I would like to retire. If I could retire at 50, I'm aiming for that. I'm aiming to retire at 50 and, try to allot enough money and dip my toes in enough puddles of investing to cure that so I don't have to do anything.
I don't know if I'd want to be like an internet sensation, because I hate those people.
I feel like it's like Spider-Man with much... Wait,
are we bringing up fucking
that quote?
Spider-Man again?
Huh?
Are we bringing up Spider-Man again?
With great power comes great responsibility. So I feel like if you...
No.
So I feel like if you eat chicken fingers with your feet, I mean, you deserve to make money. I don't know.
No, you don't.
Oh, okay. If you were internet anything, what would it be?
I don't want to be an internet anything. I mean, and we do this show.
I want to be an internet something.
I don't want to be... I don't know if I want to be internet famous. That's a hard job. Then you become like a celebrity, basically.
It's work, though. No, see, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. A lot of people that are famous for YouTube and TikTok and internet and shit like that, they're not fucking famous. They're famous to their fans, but outside of everything else, nobody fucking knows them. It's not Dwayne Johnson walking down the fucking street. That's not who it is.
Well,
it's only the people that have seen you.
It's crazy because I was watching this video today, and it's like younger kids, and they showed them pictures, and it was like this girl from TikTok that I've never heard of. She's like, "Oh, that's so and so," and That's what I'm saying. They showed them a picture of Abraham Lincoln, and it's like, I don't know who that is. Like they didn't know.
Yeah. Well, it's like Jake and Logan Paul. The only reason why the world knows them is because they're fuck nuggets. And they act up like little children. That's why everybody knows who they are. That's the only reason. That's the only fucking reason.
The internet's good, but then the internet fucking sucks.
The internet does blow sometimes. It really does.
You know what doesn't suck? This show.
Yeah. This podcast, which we want to give a shout out right now to all the people listening to this. Thank you for tuning in today. We appreciate you very much. And
to all the continents.
And if anybody wins the Powerball lottery, just remember the
Powerball lottery.
The Powerball lottery. I am buzzing off of
if you win the Powerball lottery.
I'm buzzing off of coconut oil and ghee coffee right now.
It's just coffee.
Huh?
It's just coffee.
No, bro, it's got the fat in it, dude.
Folgers are
brain power. This is not Folgers. This is $12 a bag. Organic, fair trade, ethically sourced.
But it's just coffee. You don't have to be like, it's got fucking angel tears in it. It's like meth.
Where can you get some of those? I bet it's huge for brain function. Angel tears? I bet you get a free wish with that shit. It's like, what's your wish? No, I don't know. No, if anybody, the Powerball lottery, it just came up on trending now. But if anybody wants the Powerball lottery, just remember your favorite podcast is the Comcast, and you can share that wealth to make this podcast.
Yeah, the next one is Virginia Beach shooting. Why is that up there? Did you Google Virginia Beach
This
shooting?
Is trending now. Trending now does not mean that I Googled it.
Was there a shooting recently?
Huh?
Was there a shooting
There's always a shooting!
I guess.
There's always a shooting. There's been like 2 shootings in the past 2 weeks.
Really?
Yes.
Huh.
Yeah.
Didn't know it.
It's ridiculous. The world is on fire and we're burning alive. But guess what? The fire is invisible. I don't know.
No, California's on fire. We're all right.
They're not on fire right now.
That's what I
Are
mean.
they?
No.
I swear they burn year round.
They do. 2 or 3 times. It's crazy.
But anyway, what were we talking about?
I did see this video. Speaking of burning, I did see this video.
Oh, you saw somebody on fire?
No, somebody. There's been a bunch of videos. I guess a volcano exploded. I can't remember.
Another volcano exploded.
I guess the volcano erupted just like this week, and a bunch of people. Yeah, here it is. Where is this at?
Probably got some weird fucking name. Hookashuku.
Hookashuka. Where's this at? Iceland?
It's in Iceland.
Yeah, Iceland. Or Indonesia.
No.
Guatemala?
Cody, there's been multiple volcano explosions.
It's this one I seen 3 days ago. Cool. Iceland. So it's in Iceland. So there was a bunch of
It's ice.
So so like a volcano erupted in Iceland this week, and there's just a bunch of people like standing at the base of it, and like the lava's like erupting and it's flowing down this fucking volcanic river and shit. Yep. And then everybody's like, "Whoa, cool! It's exploding!
Yeah.
Oh wow, look at the pretty red colors. I bet it's not hot." And there's just like people on blankets like it's a goddamn firework display.
Cody. It moves slow.
Huh?
Like, it's slow like molasses.
Pompeii! There's a city called Pompeii that doesn't exist anymore because of a volcano.
It blew up though.
Huh?
It didn't disappear from the flow of lava.
Whatever.
It exploded.
Whatever. No, it didn't.
Yes, it did.
Pompeii.
It exploded. That's why. Yeah, you watch a fucking... It's molasses. If you die from, like, getting, like, run over by lava, you're either old or dead.
That can happen, dude. It can surround you. Have you not seen Lord of the Rings?
That's because you're just like, oh, watching it on a blanket. And then you're just like, oh, fuck. What do we do now? Climb a tree.
Have you not seen Lord of the Rings? It happens. And then you gotta rely on a wizard and a giant eagle to come pick you up.
Hey, they're fucking tiny. And they were right there at the fucking opening of it.
Look, there's the fucking volcano, and here's the fucking city. How the fuck does that happen?
It looks fine.
People died. The whole entire city was like dead, dude. But there's the thing. Oh, what the fuck? See, there's a volcano, there's a city. And how in the fuck the people are like, it's like that scene from Austin Powers when he's driving the fucking rolling pin.
They're asleep, obviously.
When he's driving the fucking... You can hear a volcano erupt. When he's driving the fucking rolling pin, like, big-ass machine, like, dude's like, "Stop! Wait!" That's literally, like, people just yell at the lava, like, "Stop!" in Italian, because it's in Italy. It's just like, "Stop! Wait!" And the lava's just like, "Fuck you! I'm still going! I can't stop!"
Look, they're asleep.
I ain't got no brakes! What?
They're asleep.
Where?
Go back to the baby. They're asleep.
They're not asleep! They died laying down because of lava!
They're asleep.
They're not asleep. Do they lay
Why
on
wouldn't
the
you climb
floor?
up on a house?
They're not asleep. That's just like a I give up pose.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
That's some like day after tomorrow shit, but with ashes instead of snow.
No, like when you that was like the nuclear blast. That was a surprise. This was just I don't know. But look, they're all lined up. See? They're not just like all standing in a fucking line.
They probably got cornered.
Cornered?
Yeah,
but wouldn't you'd be like, ee! Like the Wicked Witch on fucking The Wizard of Oz. You'd be like, ee! You're not, you melt from the ankles down.
You're not gonna burn alive standing up.
No, but would you just be like, cuddled up?
Yeah, because you're afraid.
Let it take me.
Because you're afraid. But it's lava.
But when you'd be like, fucking Doc Brown on fucking
Back to the Future.
Who Framed Roger Rabbit when he's just like
that was water.
Yeah, and he's melting in the goop or whatever.
Slurm. Oh wait, that's
bring me
Futurama.
the
horizon.
The dip. That's what it was.
Yeah.
And he's like, whoa, 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 whoa.
Fun fact: the dip in Who Framed Roger Rabbit is just queso. It's queso blanco,
neon orange queso or neon yellow queso.
I've had queso that's yellow. I've had queso all colors.
Some people think quesos. Some people are so stupid that they think queso is just in liquid form. You know,
really?
Crazy? Yeah.
Do you know why queso is only in liquid form when you buy it? Or do you know why queso is in liquid form when you buy it?
Because nobody wants chunks of cheese on chips.
Because they put so much shit into it to keep it a liquid. That's not cheese. Queso fresco is that round little fucking block thing. That's queso.
Yeah.
That's real queso. That's queso fresco. But I don't know. Queso cheese is actually like hard.
But it's just like white people in a Mexican restaurant, which is funny.
My favorite cheese.
Excuse me, sir, can we get some more queso?
Queso?
And you do have any more, some more guacamole?
Guacamole.
Guacamole? Less avocado in my guacamole, please.
I just want tomatoes and onions.
But every time you go to a Mexican restaurant, they're like,
Can I get some more salsa? Can we get some more salsa over here?
to where they have it in a fucking Kool-Aid pitcher.
Are you mimicking Mom?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys want any queso?
See, okay, here's the thing. So the Hispanic, Latin, Mexican restaurants that you need to go. Yes, we love you. I love your culture. I love your food. It's my favorite
Your
food.
food's the best.
So the restaurants you want to go to are the ones that you have to pay for chips and salsa because that shit is made with angel tears and it costs money. You don't want the shit that they give away for free because the food's generic. It's all the same. If you go from one restaurant here and then you go across the other side of your state and you go to a restaurant there, it's the same shit, just different names. Mm-hmm. And the salsa tastes the same too. I'm pretty sure they all just it's like a weird Mexican restaurant like syndicate and they all talk to each other like, here's our recipe. We're keeping it the same and we use the same Kool-Aid fucking pitchers to fill it up with.
I mean, it's like gas stations that are owned by like people from the Middle East. They all have like flat bills and fucking sunglasses and sex pills and all that shit.
And sex pills.
It's all the same.
Yeah. But the restaurants you want to are like local, family owned. The shit's made fresh and the salsa and chips cost money. Yeah, besides this one place that I know of, and it's like the white suburban mom type of Mexican food, and you have to pay for that, but that's because they put a little chili lime seasoning on it, and they're like, okay, we can charge $6 for this now.
Right. I was talking to people at work about this. I was like, I want to go to a Mexican restaurant where they come up to you and be like, hey, what do you want? Or they're like, what do you want?
Yeah, and we have a place here like that, and I haven't been able to take you yet because they did remodeling because it's also a Spanish market in there as well. So they have a market inside of there. The market's been open. The restaurant has been closed for dine-in, and I want to go and sit down because it's my favorite place, and it's awesome. It's authentic. It's family ran. The market's there, so you can buy all the shit that they have there too. It's amazing. But no, that's what I want. Like I want the type of whatever ethnic food I'm having, whatever type of nationality food I'm having. I want those people. Like I want to be immersed in the culture. Like I want to be, like watching Spanish soap operas on the TV, which they play all the time there. I want to be, like, when they walk up to you, I don't want them to be, like, necessarily rude, but I don't want them to be like, hi, how are you? My name's Jessica. Like, I don't want you to tell me that. Like, I want you to be like, hey, what do you want? In this restaurant that we go to.
Can you imagine though, if you were like what we call is like a white Mexican. It's just like, hi, my name's Jessica. Hola, what can I get you?
Hola?
Hola, what can I get you today?
If somebody ever just said hola and they're not Hispanic, and when you're at a Mexican restaurant, you just go, hola. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, this isn't role-playing.
It's like, I'm from here. I don't speak Spanish.
So it's like, hola? Really?
Hola, I'm Jessica. My special today is queso and chips.
Queso?
Queso.
But that's what's special for today is the Nachos Bel Grande. It's the same everywhere else. It's just chips, meat, and cheese. And sour cream. That's it.
I want to go to a place where just like you order a beer and they hand it to you like unopened. Not some place that's just like, do you want a glass?
Like this place.
No, I want to drink my beer from the bottle.
So this place literally, only has corn tortillas. They don't sell flour tortillas in anything. Well, the only thing they sell flour tortillas is like their burritos, quesadillas, tacos. Only corn, and it's only made a certain way.
Corn with the onion and cilantro.
You can't do substitutions. Can't do substitute. I mean, you can do substitutes if you don't want something, but it's awesome. It's absolutely amazing.
Know what sour cream is.
The first time I think I told this story before, but the first time I ever took Cheyenne there, she was taking our order. The lady was taking our order. She walked up, and the first thing she says is, "What do you want?" She didn't say hello or anything like that. So it's great. It's wonderful. I love it. I love being treated like shit when I go eat. So she says, "What do you want?" So I get ready to order. The phone rings. She stops me, answers the phone, takes a whole nother order, continues after that.
Like you walked into her house, and she's like,
"Yeah, exactly."
And she's just like, "What do you want?"
Exactly. Like you walked into her house, and now she's got to get up and work now.
Right.
She's done sorting silverware.
Like, I want to go to that kind of Mexican restaurant, or like when you go into like a diner, and if you're like making an order, and then like they turn around and is like yelling at the fucking cook, like, "Hey, Bobby, we need fucking bacon on this burger!" Yeah. And then she's still writing stuff down and be like, "Un momento," and she turns around and it's like, and like yelling at the fucking chef back there making the food.
Yeah, it's just basically, and they wrap their silverware, but the only silverware they give you is a fork. You have to eat everything with a fork.
That's all you need.
That's all you need, man. A fork. Yep. And if I had a restaurant, I would only use forks. And I'm pretty sure I've talked about this already. Like, I'd only use forks. You don't need anything else.
Yeah, you couldn't eat anything.
Have you seen sporks with like a serrated edge for like a knife too? Have you seen those? I feel like, am I making this up, or I feel like that's a thing?
It's for like when you're camping and shit.
I'm gonna look this up. A spork knife?
What? I'm hungry.
Spork knife? I swear I've seen a spork with a serrated edge on it.
It's for when you're camping.
Jesus, look at this fucking setup. That's like a battle axe.
It's a knife.
Oh, excuse me.
It's for like when you're camping, because you can only have one thing when you're camping. It's quick camping.
Are you only allowed one thing?
I mean, if you right there, no.
There it is. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Okay, so they make sporks with serrated edges on them. That's what I want.
What kind of fucking hot dog is that?
Where?
Right there.
This?
Yeah.
It's not a hot dog.
What is it?
That's a churro. I don't know.
A churro. What is it? Like a little sausage?
Yeah, I think so.
That's the nastiest fucking shit I've ever seen.
I don't know why they decided.
Where the fuck they get that?
I don't know. Look at this. Look at this thing. I'm gonna replace all my silverware in my house with sporks, and this thing looks like a freaking razor blade for a knife.
Yeah.
Like, you can only have sporks.
The fuck you gonna do that?
Huh?
It's like a keychain fork.
It's a minimalist eating utensil.
Fuck you. I'm a minimalist. Bitch, you just don't know how to buy shit. I only buy one roll of toilet paper at a time because that's all I need. Buy in bulk, motherfucker. Who says 30 feet? You don't need 30 feet of aluminum foil from fucking Sam's Club or Costco.
They made it for a reason.
If you want to pretend to be Tin Man for Halloween, you're good to go.
Just recycle the aluminum.
Excuse me, I don't need 100 Ziploc bags. Why not? You're not going to sell crack or nothing? Oh, man. I don't need this giant box of fucking coffee pods. Yes, you do. You sure fucking do. Oh, my goodness.
They made buying in bulk for a reason, and that's why.
White people.
White people.
Yeah. They sure did. It was for lazy, fat white people.
I love buying in bulk.
We only got to go grocery store one time this month. We spent $900, but that's all right. We got everything we needed.
That sounds like me. I do it because I don't want to leave the house to go buy more groceries for the next month. That's literally why I do it. That's the only reason why I do it.
That's fine.
I've got better shit to do. Some people go to the store every fucking day. Every fucking day. They're like, I'm feeling like this for dinner. So they go to the fucking store after work to make that shit for dinner. Screw that, dude. You spend more time doing that than just taking one trip to, like, the grocery store at one time. But some people are like, I want this for dinner. I'm just going to buy this tonight. And then the next night they go to buy something else. I'm like, fuck that shit.
I mean, if you live like...
I'm not doing that.
If you live in, like, in town and you live, like, 5 minutes, like, 5 blocks away or something like that, and you want fresh
I live in town and I live
3 minutes from a grocery store.
I mean, like in a city though, and you could, if you want to walk there and have fresh ingredients and shit. Whatever. To each their own, I guess.
They're no fresher than they were on Tuesday.
Yeah, that's probably true, but I don't know. But buying in bulk in some stuff, in some situations, but when are you ever going to need, like, I don't know, what can you buy in bulk that's just weird that you don't need? Like, do they sell Q-tips in bulk?
Yeah.
It's like 1 million Q-tips.
Yeah. something you buy in bulk that you don't necessarily have to. I'm pretty sure I've done this before.
Like tissues.
Olive oil.
Buying bulk in
a
olive
gallon
oil?
of olive oil.
Ugh.
If you don't own a restaurant, a gallon of olive oil.
Huh.
That's definitely tops for me. What else?
Like tissues. Like, unless you jerk off a lot.
Yeah.
Or you live in a house full of teenage girls.
I'm trying to think of something that I bought in bulk and it took me like 2 years to use. Because I've done it before and I cannot remember what I bought.
Oranges. Unless you're going to throw them at people.
I cannot remember. It wasn't a food. It wasn't a food. It was something else. And I really wish I could remember this. Oh, plastic silverware. Like if you use plastic silverware and it's not for a party, or you don't own a business or a restaurant, and you buy like the 1,400 forks, knives, and spoons plastic silverware set, and it lasts you.
You never use the knives.
Yeah, you never use the knives. You never use the knives. You might as well buy the forks.
You basically have reusable.
I think it's
gonna
be like 2 years. I can't remember. I bought multiple things in bulk, and I'm just like, why do I still have this?
Yeah.
Like trash bags. We bought a big bulk box of trash bags the last time we went to Sam's Club, and this generic box that we bought of trash bags, it took us a year to get rid of, and there was like 80 of them.
And if you hate them, you're fucked.
Yeah. There's like 80 of them. There's like 80 of these trash bags the last time we bought them. Now we have like 300. Mm. We have trash bags for 4 years. Literally. Like we went from a year to 4 years in trash bags. Now, if we move, we have to bring those trash bags with us. because we bought so many. Mm-hmm. That's part of it. Like it's great. And then when you're like, I'm going to buy a year's worth of shampoo. Like, you got to store that shit
And then
somewhere.
if I don't use it, I'm going to sell it on Facebook.
You have to have a pantry. Buying a bulk is cool. If you don't, like...
Is it cool?
It is. Buying a bulk is cool, but if you don't have somewhere to store it, you're just like, well, I have to have a pantry now to store all the shit that I can't use now and keep it for the next fucking 3 years.
Right.
Until it's gone.
I mean... garbage bags, like, if you have 80 fucking garbage bags, unless you're, like, a serial killer, like your fucking neighbor, you're not going to use all of them.
Right.
Yeah, and just to touch base on Cody's neighbor, we're just finding out how fucking weird he is. And by the way, he fucking drove away with the tree. It's gone now.
My neighbor has had a 6 foot tall tree in the back of his...
He's had a lot. I just found out
in the back of his pickup truck.
He has 4 fucking vehicles, 2 trucks, 2 Priuses, and they're full of shit. They have shit in them. Not physical shit, but like stuff. And it's full of stuff. And I showed up a couple days ago, and there was a random cinnamon roll on the fucking steps for some reason. I don't know who's been trying to attract what. But I think it was like a pinwheel. It was like a shitty cinnamon roll. And then I walk up, and then like his fucking door has like a new lock on it at the bottom, another security camera. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I
live in a good neighborhood. Like, I really do live in a good neighborhood. And
that's where murderers live.
But here's the thing. Our neighbor is not a bad guy. Like, he's nice. But I'm pretty sure he either is...
That's what they said about Tin Buddy, too.
He definitely is a little peculiar.
Yeah.
Like I said, like Ryan said, he has 4 vehicles in this one apartment. We live in an apartment complex.
Let's lay it out.
He has 4 vehicles.
Let's lay it out.
But in his pickup truck, he has had this giant 6 foot tall tree in the back of his truck for a week.
I thought it was fake.
And he just drove off with it. No, it's not fake. It's real.
Okay. So he has 4 vehicles. They have stuff in them, right? Okay. He has a giant ring of keys. Like something like cartoonish, like
a prison guard, but he's not.
It's like something a janitor for an apartment complex.
Like if you hit somebody with it, you put him in a coma. It's that big and so many keys. He has a Ring doorbell. Now he has an extra security camera now and a lock with a bolt on the bottom of his door to lock his door with 2 locks on it. Not 1, but 2. And one's like a tiny lock. So what do you think, that they're going to get past the first one? They going to get past the second one? 2 locks on it with like a chain, and he has, 2 security cameras on his door. It's weird to me. And either he's a hoarder, somebody broke into his shit, and he's trying to protect it, but it's like an apartment complex. So can you just bolt your fucking door? Like, you can't just attach shit to shit in an apartment complex, or you're gonna get in trouble.
I don't know, man. It's a weird situation, but my day-to-day routine has not changed. I just smile and wave and lock my door at night.
I mean, and then he watches like a bunch of war movies sometimes, like with the TV up. That's from Cheyenne. Cheyenne said he watches like a bunch of war movies.
Cheyenne's fucking paranoid.
And it's like really loud.
Cheyenne thinks he's a serial killer because of the way his blinds look from the outside.
So who the fuck are you murdering?
So I don't know if it's a study that serial killers' blinds look a certain way from the outside, but his blinds are fucked up. Like, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, because somebody tried to fucking climb out of it.
Well, if your blinds are that fucked up, why don't you just fix them?
And if you have like 50 fucking keys on a ring, like legit 50 fucking keys, where's the doors? Where are they? Did he convert his apartment and there's 50 fucking doors?
Maybe, dude.
With 50 fucking locks? Or is it 25 doors with 50 locks?
I don't know.
2 locks on the door. And the thing
Gotta
is,
have a spare.
The thing is though, like, why would you put that lock like down at the bottom? Which is weird. Why wouldn't you put the lock like up high so you could reach it instead of you have to like bend over to unlock your door unless you're trying to keep somebody in? Why wouldn't you put the lock inside to keep somebody from coming in? You put it outside to keep somebody from coming out. That's the fucking weird thing. Why would you put the lock on the outside? It's not a shed, okay? You fucking live there. If somebody's gonna steal your shit, why not lock it? Unless you don't want to let somebody steal it when you're not there. But you have 4 fucking vehicles. Unless you're trying to keep somebody in fucking side. It's not like you got fucking either a bear in there you're trying to lock in.
I feel like I'm Shia LaBeouf in Disturbia.
Yeah, I know. What fucking body you got hanging out?
I don't have binoculars and I've never been on house arrest.
Yeah. You got a weird cat that hangs outside all the time.
What?
That's just suspicious. Why not let it inside? It's a cat.
Maybe it likes being outside.
I fucking guess you don't want it to eat the bodies. Because you want to eat it. You fucking weirdo. Then you say hi to me at some random point, but you think I'm you. So
we're twins.
But I'm fat.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Like I said,
got random women coming in the house all the time.
No, he doesn't.
Maybe you're fucking chopping them up.
I thought you were going to say something else.
Oh, he's fucking them. Then he's chopping them up.
So he's a Playboy serial killer. He is Ted Bundy.
I guess. Why is your vehicles filled with shit? Random shit. Girl shit. There's a pink thing in there, over there.
That doesn't mean it's girls.
It ain't his.
You know.
I don't know.
Are you just going to walk up and ask him if he's a murderer?
Why do you have 2 trucks? A big truck and a littler truck and 2 Priuses.
Maybe he does stuff that
you said he was you said he was like environmental conscience or whatever.
Well, hold on. Maybe,
but those 2 cancel out.
Maybe he needs 2 trucks because he needs 2 trucks. He needs 1 truck to do big jobs and 1 truck to do little jobs.
Yeah, 2 bodies instead of 1.
And then he has,
and he's got muddy fucking shoes out there.
It just got done raining.
Huh?
It just got done raining here.
Yeah, but what? There's a fucking sidewalk outside, you dumbass. What are you walking in the grass for? There's a fucking walkway. You been burying a body? Huh? You got muddy shoes? There's always muddy shoes out there. The fuck is he doing?
Okay, the thing I think is weird is that he does leave shoes on his front porch.
Multiple.
It's weird. It's a little weird though. Like he leaves them outside.
Like, even in the summertime, like, shit's gonna crawl up in your shoes. And they'll be out there for, like, days at a time.
Yeah.
Bring them inside on, like, a little mat like a normal fucking person.
No.
Maybe it's his dojo. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe he practices Japanese house rules. I don't know.
Japanese house rules.
Well, Asian house rules. A lot of Asians don't wear shoes inside.
Oh, they keep people hostage inside their fucking house?
Yeah, dude, you don't want shoe prints.
What?
You don't want shoe prints.
These ladies are naked in there. They ain't got nothing on. I guarantee it.
Shoe prints for him.
Shoe prints. What?
From his, you don't want his shoe prints. I mean, it is his house, but I don't know.
Why the fuck would he care? He got bodies.
How do you know there's naked ladies in there?
Why would you put clothes on them?
I've never. Okay, by this point, somebody could have I never heard a scream for help.
You know why?
I never heard banging on the walls.
Because the TV's up, bitch. That's why.
The TV's not on all the time.
You got random rolls of duct tape lying around, I guarantee it. Just tape them up.
He does go every
If you're telling me he brings on bags of tape.
No, he does. No, he does. He does get a very, very unnecessarily large amount of bottled water, and he leaves them out on his porch. I'm talking like
6 cases?
Yeah.
Fuck you doing?
Like 4 feet tall. You've seen him, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got running water in that place?
But the weird part is he leaves them outside.
You know why?
We have a very small front porch. Like, we share a front porch.
Well, see, it was cold when he was doing that, so
that's what I'm saying,
keep
though.
them cold.
Why would you leave them outside?
Why wouldn't you leave them outside?
Why the fuck would you want cold water if you put them in the goddamn fridge? You can't drink all 32 of them at once.
I don't know.
Exactly. That's the weird part. It's not like he doesn't have room for 6 cases of water stacked up in the fucking corner.
Maybe so the prisoners can't use them as a weapon. I don't know.
Water.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's allergic to it. It's his fucking only weakness. Water.
Why does he keeps multiple cases of water? Because he's got multiple people in there. Hostage.
Okay.
He doesn't want them using up. He doesn't want cranking up the water bill. Suspicious.
What the fuck?
He's the only one that lives there, right?
Yeah.
What if you have a $120 water bill? You got 6 fucking people in there hostage, taking showers and shit.
Water's free.
Water's not fucking free. Nothing's free.
Water's included in the lease.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
It was just like, you used 10,000 gallons this month. What the fuck are you doing?
10,000 gallons.
Yeah. Well, I got 6 ladies in here that take hour showers. What the fuck you want? Don't you live alone? Oh, you got me. He ain't no playboy. He ain't that fucking good looking.
The most interesting neighbor in the world.
I guess.
He might be a murderer.
Next time you see him with some random girl out there, be like, you know this guy? And she'll be like, no, we just met on Tinder. And I'll be like, run, bitch.
All right.
See these muddy shoes? They're fucking dry out. Where's he been? Fuck you been doing?
Where this red dirt comes from.
We live in a city.
This red dirt's only identified in one county in Indiana. Where'd this red dirt come from?
Yeah. You know how many vehicles this motherfucker has? 4. Why don't you go look inside of them? All kinds of women's clothes and shit. Ain't his.
Have you looked inside of him?
No, I'm parked right beside it.
Oh, it's gone now.
No, it ain't. It's right there. You got 2 gas getters and 2 fucking Priuses. What are you doing? Whose cars are those? Huh? They fucking yours? He's got one Prius with a roof rack on it.
That's like.
Does he put anything on that roof rack?
It's like $1,000 in registrations.
Yeah. But he's got a Prius with a roof rack. Right?
Yeah.
Have you seen him put anything on that?
No.
Yes. So why have a roof rack? Bodies.
All right, we're going to take a quick pee break.
No, we're not.
Yeah, we are.
We're powering through it.
No, we're not.
Yeah.
No.
He's a fucking murderer. Save us. That's what they're saying in there.
We're fine.
We're fine.
Yeah.
You sure? The lock's on the outside there. We should lock him in there. Yes. Let's do it. Citizens arrest. I told you we should phone an anonymous tip and just lock him in there. What's he gonna do? Climb down from the 2nd floor? He ain't fucking Catman. Can't fucking do it and break his goddamn legs.
Fuck that perverted fuck.
You don't even know him.
Yeah, I don't have to know him. You don't have to know a murderer. I didn't know Ted Bundy, even though he fucking did shit.
Did he though?
Yeah, fuck yeah, he did. Excuse me, can you help me put this? He got fucking all fucked up one arm. Help me put my sailboat on top of my car.
On top of my
Volkswagen Bug. Excuse me, sir.
Hold on. But it's 20 minutes in the woods.
Right.
How'd you get your boat all the way up here?
Right.
The wind blew it.
Yeah. He just shows up with some random girl and it's like,
Why is there like 6 cases of water out here on your front porch?
don't worry about it. Quarantine. Perfect cover up.
Quarantine.
I don't want to go nowhere. Water was on sale. Who uses that anymore? It's fucking bottled water.
All right. Let's take a bathroom.
I said we lock his fucking ass in there.
Let's take a bathroom break.
Can you imagine? We'd be like, some kid did it. I don't know.
Can we go to the bathroom? Can I go to the bathroom?
All right, we'll be back. And we are back.
Welcome back to another episode of To Catch a Killer.
Yeah. To catch a predator / killer / I don't know. Just a weird fucking guy. I said we lock his fucking ass in there. What's he gonna do? He's inside. Kick him out.
I think we should just assume.
Mind our business? That's
Yeah.
what everybody else does.
Yeah.
And you know what? They get fucking stabbed in their sleep.
They
fucking,
they don't get stabbed for minding their own damn business. They get stabbed for not minding their own damn business. That's what Cheyenne says. She's like, I ain't about to get shot or stabbed. I'm gonna mind my own damn business and let it be what's gonna be. I'm like, all right. She's like, all we can really do is lock our doors, and that's it.
I guess.
That's all you can do, man. That's it.
Whatever.
But enough about me. We hope you all are having...
About you?
We hope
talking about you.
We hope you all are spending your stimulus checks wisely.
Bitch, them things are already gone.
You know what Cheyenne found out today? She found out today that
She didn't get one?
No, she did get one. Stimulus checks are for... the TV's off. Stimulus checks exist to stimulate the economy by giving people money. That's what it's for.
You didn't know that?
She didn't know that.
She didn't know that?
No. She goes, well, that's what it's for. I was like, yeah. People spend the money.
Well, she's like 60% of the workers are like, free money.
Free money. I ain't got.
Goddamn government did something right.
Yeah, I got $1,000, $1,400. I got me. I'm gonna spend it. I'm gonna go Bass Pro. I'm gonna spend it all in camo because deer season is coming up in 8 months.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know.
8 months.
It is.
I guess.
I mean, well, not really 8 months. It's coming up in like 6 months.
I mean, I saw somebody with a giant fucking tree stand on a trailer when I was on the way here.
Stimulus.
Also, a biker flipped me off the other day.
Why?
Don't know.
What?
No fucking clue.
Did you pull out in front of him?
No. He was behind me.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Did you pull out in front of him?
No, I didn't pull onto anything. He was already there. I passed him, and then I don't fucking know. The next thing I know, he's like speeding up to come up, like catch me. Pulls down his fucking mask, and like
why is he wearing a mask when he's riding?
Because it was cold the other day. It was like 60 degrees or something. And that's pretty cold riding a bike. And he like pulled down his mask and like flipped me off, and then like backed up and then turned off. And I was like, "The fuck did I do? I don't fucking know."
Maybe you just deserved you just deserved a little bit of the Lord Almighty's gospel singing to you through a biker.
Through a biker? A piece of shit?
Named Chet.
A road raging piece of shit.
Named Chuck.
I don't fucking know his name.
Chuck the biker heard the word from the great and powerful FSM, and his noodly appendage pushed him up there and inserted flying bird.
I don't know. I don't know what the fuck his problem was. The only thing I was playing shit back in my head, the only thing I can think of was like, maybe he thought I brake checked him or something, but I was just trying to avoid the fucking car in front of me. I don't know what the fuck his deal was at all.
Possibly. Maybe Chuck was having a bad day.
But I would never do that. I'm driving a new fucking car. I don't want anybody to run into my rear end. It's brand new. What the fuck would I want to do that for? And anybody who does that is you're just dumb or you're driving a piece
And
of shit.
3, fuck you, Chet.
I don't fucking know his name. He's obviously has some fucking problems. some anger issues. I mean, I was mad that day too, but...
Well, he rides a motorcycle. Of course he's angry.
Well, fuck him. Learn how to drive, bitch.
Not all bikers are angry.
I didn't say
the majority. The majority of, I feel like, well, see, here's the thing.
I mean,
I feel like
you're stereotyping.
When a circumstance happens on a motorcycle or like recreational vehicle that's not as safe as a car, the severity of the situation escalates super quickly.
Well, yeah, but it could be, that's how misrepresentation or miscommunication or an accident or that's not how it happened at all. He probably thought I was doing it on purpose. Or from what he thought, and I was
you probably were, you dick.
No, I was fucking driving.
Maybe somebody sent
but
you a
then,
sign. Maybe he's a serial killer and you could have saved another victim.
If something did happen, that would be an accident. And that's how people get fucking shot and stabbed. It's just a fucking miscommunication. Nowadays somebody would shoot somebody over something that they thought happened.
No pickles on their Big Mac.
It's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
No pickles on their Big Mac.
Yeah, people get shot for... That guy got stabbed at a Jack in the Box because he said that he had to wear a mask. People have been stabbed for a lot worse. That's what I'm saying. You don't put extra pickles on a Big Mac, you get fucking shanked.
If you want a better Big Mac, just take away the third piece of bread.
Yeah.
You don't need a third piece of bread.
No, that's what I'm saying. You just accidentally...
you
just accidentally forget to take off the onions off of some guy's burger and you get shot in the face.
Or you get the Travis Scott Big Mac.
With bacon? Whoop-de-fucking-do!
It's quarter pounder patties with bacon.
Travis Scott's not the one that originally fucking thought that shit up. I've been doing that since high school, bitch. Fuck you, Travis Scott.
No, you just ate a Big Mac and a quarter pounder. You did fucking flip-flop buns and shit.
Yes, I did, actually.
No, you didn't.
You know why? Because I can't charge you for it.
They did. They got you to buy 2 sandwiches.
No, I really was. I really was doing that in high school, though. They can't charge you for it.
The fuck?
Why are you digging into the carpet, you fucking weirdo? You're not the cat.
She smells the bodies.
That's downstairs, though. He's next door.
Maybe she died downstairs. She's an old lady.
What are you doing?
She could have kicked the bucket.
What are you doing?
When she's not wheezing, she's digging holes in the carpet.
Do you got dementia, you fucking geezer?
Probably.
What's the matter with you? Do you remember who am I? Who am I, you fucking penguin-looking thing? It's the dog, everybody. Don't worry. Since Cheyenne was like, she's 90 years old. I was like, no, remember, dog years is a myth now. They could either age super slow or age super fast. It's not exactly 7 years. Well, she's 11, about to be 12, so she's 104.
Well, I mean, I feel like when you're how much overweight is she?
Huh?
How much overweight is she?
She's a big bitch.
I know, but
she's
30 pounds overweight.
She's technically a small breed dog. She's a mini collie and Dachshund mix, which are both small breed dogs.
15-pound dogs.
I'd say max probably 25.
And she's 45?
Yeah.
Okay, so she's 20 pounds overweight. So when you get that overweight, you just don't care anymore.
No. I mean, she wheezes every third step, so...
I mean, that's like the 1,000-pound sisters.
And she doesn't have asthma. I don't know what it is.
But you watch My 600-pound... Yeah, My 600-pound Life and the 1,000-pound sisters and shit like that, and you just give up. You're just feed me.
I watched the clip the other day from 1,000-Pound Sisters. It's you don't know my life, Amy. You don't know how hard it is. You're not as big as me. And she said, she's like, you're not an adult. And she's like, bitch, I'm an adult. My bills are paid. I pay my bills.
Yeah.
Whatever. Shut up. That's literally how they sound. My bills are paid. I pay my bills on time.
Yeah, that's how they sound. I'm pretty sure everybody's seen it.
No, but that's what I was actually talking to Cheyenne yesterday about this. I was about people's body types and how people are built differently. Somebody that's 500 pounds that is built differently has a more dense, bone density, more muscle tone, they're born that way. 500 pounds doesn't look the same onto them as 500 pounds would look for somebody that's not as dense, not as broad, doesn't have a larger amount of muscle tone to their body. They look completely fucking different. That's why people on My 600-Pound Life are 600 pounds. They can't get out of bed. Whereas I used to weigh 520 pounds, and I was fine. I wasn't fine. I wasn't fine.
You were barely fine.
I wasn't fine, but I was not bedridden.
I could still move.
but I wasn't bedridden. You know what I mean? So there's a difference.
I could take a shower.
I could take a shower, yeah. Nobody's got to wash me with a sponge. Like, nobody has to do that.
That's like one of my nightmares. Just giving, like, one of those people a bath. Can you imagine wiping, like...
Full-time job, bro.
But they, like... because they're always on beds.
Can you imagine the butt stink underneath that? Let's not get into that.
I can't imagine what it looks
Let's
like.
get into some news topics.
Like a Grand Canyon made of cellulite. But they just, like... It's like, all right, let me get underneath you. And they're just like...
Let me get underneath you.
But, like, when you always see them because they're always on a bed.
Maybe that's why that biker flipped you off. Maybe he's got an old lady at home and he's got to wash her undercarriage stuff.
I don't know
either. Let's get into some news topics. So, do you have a furry fury this week?
I have 2 animal stories that will count as furry.
Fury furry?
Furry.
Furry furry? Furry curry!
I don't even care anymore.
Curry furry.
Double F segment.
So this first one, it's not so much a news article, it's just like a...
I wanted to call it Fuzzy Wuzzy.
Huh?
Should we call it Fuzzy Wuzzy?
We could just not do it.
The newest segment of Fuzzy Wuzzy.
We could just not do it.
Okay. On this week's Fuzzy Wuzzy report.
Because let's be honest, I mean, the Furry Fury segment's fucking boring as shit. So...
Okay.
I'm kidding. So, not so much a news article. This is just a video I had to show you. So, I don't know if you've ever seen muscle tears on bodybuilders, or have you seen those before? What? Not the audience, you. Have you ever seen muscle tears on, like, bodybuilders and people lifting weights?
Yeah, it's fucking disgusting.
So this 23-year-old, this is the latest one that went viral. He's 23 and he's from the UK, and this is on ladbible.com.
He's bench pressing 495 pounds.
Yeah, while at a gym in Dubai, and he's bench pressing, and his bicep tears, or his pec, like, rips off the bone, basically, and it is fucking...
It's disgusting.
Insane. And he just, like, jumps off of the bench. It's an incline bench press, and he just jumps off the bench because he has to, and the weight just drops. We can watch it again. It has to hurt so
The thing is
bad.
with that shit, it's hard to recover from that.
Yeah.
It's
So
so
it has to
fucking
hurt
hard.
so bad. If you guys can look up the video if you hadn't seen it already. But literally, like, his pec tears off of his muscle. Like, his muscle basically tears off of his bone, and it just, like, snaps, and you just see his muscle retract into his chest.
Mm-hmm.
And that's gotta hurt so bad. And here's the after effect. It's all swollen and bruised.
It was his bicep. It wasn't his chest.
Huh?
It was his bicep, not his chest.
No, it was his pec. It's his pec attached to his muscle right here.
Oh. Gross.
It's insane, dude. And he has recovery and shit. It's absolutely crazy.
But thumbs up. Ooh.
Thumbs up, dude. Almost lost my fucking arm.
Yeah.
I don't know. But they created a GoFundMe for him to afford the surgery to reattach it. But no, it would still, yeah.
A GoFundMe.
Yeah.
You're 23. You're a bodybuilder.
Well, have you not seen all these?
You're training in Dubai.
Have you not seen all of these? Celebrities making GoFundMes and shit? Like,
For themselves.
Like Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, they made a GoFundMe to, like, pay for this mansion they want. I'm like, you're a prince. You're a fucking prince of England.
I think
your grandma is
thought they were getting
the
a divorce.
queen.
Thought they were getting a divorce.
Huh?
Thought they were getting a divorce.
I don't
God
give
damn
a
it.
fuck.
How many fucking times do I have to say it?
I don't know, but Prince Harry is a freak. He's
disgusting.
Huh?
He's ugly and
Yes, he's disgusting, but he's a prince.
Yeah.
He's a prince.
I'm pretty sure the
But he's
queen...
just like, I have to afford this $42 million mansion, and it looks like Larry. It looks like it looks like a shack. Anyway,
I just know the queen is like a giant bitch, and she, like, when he married her...
Why do you have to keep saying the queen is a bitch?
Or people are, I don't know. How's the
She
queen?
is.
How's the queen mean?
How is she mean?
Yeah.
She doesn't wipe her own ass.
How do you know? She's like 100.
Yeah.
People, of course. You don't have to wipe your ass
She
when you're
hasn't in a
100.
long time.
You don't have to wipe your ass when you're 100. And you sure as shit don't have to wipe your ass if you're a queen.
Okay, let me explain.
People.
She's like, when he married her, when he married
Who?
that Merkel,
When
whatever.
Harry, Meghan.
When he married Merkel's,
yeah.
she's like, you're not getting any of this money. That's what she straight out said to her fucking face. She's like, you're not, I don't care if you married him, you're not getting any of this money.
It's not hers. It's not technically.
But I'm pretty sure
But
she's...
the way royalty works,
You have to marry into royalty.
Yeah, the way royalty works, though, it's not your money. You are essentially a symbol, and that symbol has had money. This is old money. This is money from centuries.
Cody.
So this
it's
is
her money.
But I know, but that's what I'm saying. It's a symbol, though. You have to be a symbol. So technically, it's the people's money. The people pay you taxes to run the government, just the way our government works.
She just sits on her fucking ass all day and watches Jeopardy.
She's also a queen. But what I'm saying, though, it's technically not her money. It's the people's money.
It's her money.
But listen, though, it's she spends it for the people. But yes, she
rides around in a horse and buggy just to be a C-word.
But the people of England pay for it, though. If people in England didn't pay taxes to the Queen,
you know what they do?
Who runs the country,
she
wouldn't have any money.
They shoot them.
The same for the president. The president wouldn't live in the White House if he wasn't the fucking president.
Yeah, it's just a house.
And the president makes a pretty decent salary, but not enough to fucking run a country. Let's be honest, they need to make more to run a fucking country, but also the presidency doesn't need to be a one-person job. Anyway, they wouldn't live in a fucking house that's paid for by the U.S.
You can't tell me the Queen's not a piece of shit.
The Queen is most likely probably not a great person.
She's
to
a
talk
stubborn
to.
bitch.
She's probably not a great person. Will not use.
She's the Queen. She's like, she says jump, and they say how fucking high.
Yeah, that's because she's the Queen. What I'm saying is, she's probably not.
She says do it or I'll fucking kill you.
She's probably not the most relatable person to have.
She'd be like,
in a conversation.
I'll take this gun, give it to that guy, and he'll give it to another guy, and we'll have that guy shoot you.
But what I'm saying is, she's probably not the most relatable person to have in a normal conversation.
No, because she's like, there's so many black people around. I guarantee she is racist as fuck.
She's probably said that
She is so fucking racist.
Anyway, but she's been royalty her whole life, and she's like 90-something years old. But anyway, that's understandable that
you never see her say anything.
But here's the thing.
Has she said anything?
Here's the thing. Meghan Markle, what was Meghan Markle? An actress or a model?
She was a teacher, I thought.
No.
From like Minnesota or Montana or something.
Markle before
Barry. Harry.
Before Harry.
Oh, she's a Duchess of Sussex.
Yeah, she's a Duchess. He's the Prince of Sussex. He's the Prince of Sussex, so she's the Duchess.
Oh, now.
She's a former actress, so she had money already. Nah. But what I'm saying is, she can't get any of the money anyway because you marry into it and it's taxpayers' money. It's not like they've owned a business and acquired all this money. She doesn't get shit anyway. No. She might get stuff that he has in assets, but she's not getting anything from the family because it's not their money anyway. It's from the government. It's from the English taxpayers. That's how they get the money. So she ain't getting shit anyway. But back to what I was saying, they started a GoFundMe to afford this $42.5 million mansion. I'm just like, why, bitch? Like, have your grandma buy it. Like, it's fucking right there.
She buying a house.
That's the thing, though. Why do you need a $42 million mansion to live in if you already got another mansion? Why the fuck do you need a bigger house? You got one kid. Like, you don't fucking need anything else. I don't know.
Why does Queen have a big house?
That's been their house the entire time, though. That's the castle.
She lives in one fucking room.
I know, but that's been the castle that's been the fucking place. Like the White House. Why is the White House gonna be so goddamn big?
Google the Queen. I want to see pictures of her.
Huh?
I want to see that old bitch. Bring her up.
I want to see how old she is. Fucking old.
The Queens of England.
No, one. The Queen. The only one that matters.
94.
She's 94.
She looks pretty good for 94.
When has she ever said anything, though?
Huh?
When has she ever made a speech and said anything?
Well, Britain's better off than the United States right now, so...
No, they're fucking not.
They're not in peril. They're not. They're doing... I feel like they're doing pretty fucking good.
I feel like we have a few UK listeners. UK listeners, if you want to reach out to us, give us your opinion on Queen Elizabeth.
It's not the happiest place. It's not the happiest place on earth. Like, what was it? Finland? Finland. Some city in Finland is the happiest city on earth. Or happiest country is Finland.
I think we have a listener from Finland.
Really?
Anyway, if you are over in England, UK, / wherever the Queen controls, and you have some stories about the Queen, maybe she was like a hoe back in the day, or something like that. If you have Queen stories, or weird stories about maybe she like capped somebody because they said that she was a bitch, let me know, because I might be in trouble. But you can send us an email, or you can DM us, or whatever, because I know you have fucking Instagram.
Yeah, Finland. Finland has been crowned the happiest place, the happiest country on earth in 2021. No, here's the thing. She's been royalty her entire life. That's the thing. All these people have been royalty their entire life. Whether they're getting a divorce or not, she's not getting anything anyway.
I don't know. I think
okay, well, back to our news articles.
Cold, heartless.
Back to our news articles. So this one is a doozy, and you will like it. This is also on labbible.com, the greatest site for the best articles on the Cumcast. Or this is where I get all mine, basically. So, this pastor farts in the faces in order to heal people of his congregation. So this takes place in South Africa. Pastor Christ Penelope is his name. So Pastor Christ Penelope.
I feel like that's not your real name.
Do what?
That's not his real name.
That is his real name.
No, it's not.
A congregation of, this is the congregation of Sevenfold Holy Spirit Ministries in I'm going to fuck this name up. Siandani Village in South Africa.
Siandani.
Do what?
Siandani.
Okay. I knew I was going to fuck it up.
Limpopo.
So, photos leaked reportedly show the pastor sitting or standing on top of people. The people claim that when he does this, he is farting on them. The people are claiming this, but he is not claiming it at all. He is not claiming it at all.
You know why?
Either his ass stinks or he's farting on people.
No, you know why he's not claiming it? Because I think God speaks through
because the church department HR is going to get called.
No, God speaks through his butthole, but he just farts on people because he's just trying to make, he's just trying to be funny. He's actually a comedian.
Oh, my name's comedian Christ Penelope. So, photos are leaked and the people are claiming that he's farting on them when he does this. The pastor refutes the remarks that has been circulating on social media, and he always has this like handkerchief hanging out of his jacket, and he always sits
wipes his ass.
But this is a lawn chair. He's sitting in a lawn chair like on fake turf, and he's like doing an interview. Here's a picture. Look at that shit. He's literally sitting on her face and just being like, I am healing her as we speak. Literally, that's it. Like, on her face. That's a woman laying on the ground on her side, and he's sitting on her face. His asshole is in her ear.
Yeah.
Like, that's legit. So he's quoted saying, I don't fart on people, I heal them. Yeah. Heal them, quote unquote.
Yep. It's just some other fake shit. But the crazy thing is, like, people believe it. Like, so who's dumb?
People believe that he's farting or that he's healing them?
That he's healing them.
But that's the issue, though. The issue is that he is being accused of this by the congregation.
Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure they would know. Bitch, I didn't have pink eye until you sat on my head.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, he's being accused of this by the congregation.
So like, we just thought you were gonna sit on our face,
and
we didn't know you were gonna fart.
Right? I was okay for this, but I didn't sign up for getting gassed.
People
in the face.
are so goddamn stupid.
So he argues. So the pastor argues that what he does is not by flesh, but by faith, saying that when I sit or stand on people, they do not feel pain because the Holy Spirit, aka farts, is in charge. Now I threw in the quotes. So the church is the body.
But the thing is, who's dumb? Who's the dumb one here? You're gonna let a man sit on your face and believe Jesus is gonna help you with what?
What's crazier, this or flying spaghetti monster?
This.
It is insane.
Pasta can fly.
Why does he have such nice clothes too?
Pasta can fly. Just depends how hard you throw it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay? Or, yeah, it can fly.
This pastor's butt does not heal people.
This dude doesn't wipe.
This dude is a butt fetish. He has a butt fetish. He's like sitting on people. It's like a weird mixed up version of the people that like to smash. The smashing. Have you seen that? Where like skinny people like bigger people to lay on them and they like get pleasure off of it. So this is like a weird version of that. So
it's like South African Joel Osteen.
But Joel Osteen doesn't fart on people.
No, but if you're gonna believe Joel, like if you're gonna believe this phony bullshit, you could.
If you're gonna believe Joel Osteen
is just as fucking fake.
Joel Osteen sells tickets to church. Don't nobody need to sell tickets to church because God is free.
Yeah.
So he's saying that when I sit or stand on people, they do not feel pain. The Holy Spirit is in charge. The church is the body and Christ is the head. I must come directly to the head and sit on it. His ass. So Christ is in somebody's head. So his ass absorbs it. I don't know what the fuck that means. It's the craziest shit I've ever fucking heard. Literally, it says, I must come directly to the head and sit on it.
As far as I know, God is a Christian and he don't eat ass.
He has morals.
He is a Christian man.
He has morals.
Yeah.
He did not die for our sins to commit one himself.
Right.
Some people have spoken about the so-called healing, quote unquote, people performed by the pastor. Bishop Miso Mambunda.
Why do you even try?
I got it right. Miso Mambunda.
No, you don't.
That's how
you don't know
pronounced.
if it's right?
That's how it's pronounced. It's right down here at the bottom. Mambunda from Meadowlands says, these are exactly the deeds the Bible warned us against. My advice will be for people to make their ways right with the Lord, for the end is near. Mm-hmm. Apparently sitting on faces is the beginning of the end. You're speechless.
Why don't we just like... Why does it like... I don't fucking know. See, this is why people would like shoot up churches and stuff. So this stupid bullshit.
Right?
I don't see why we get into religion sometimes on this show. More often than I'd probably like, but this type of stuff is just fucking, I don't see how people believe this stuff. And it just makes people turn off to religion in general.
Well, here's the thing. It's Cheyenne's religious. Cheyenne's a religious person, and she has her views, and she believes that everybody has their own views. They can do it how they want. Now, when it comes to certain things, it's not... She doesn't want to call them wrong because you can believe what you want to believe, but it's definitely something's a little fucking screwy. Something's a little screwed up there that people believe. So like the blood, like being washed in the blood of Jesus Christ, you can't get COVID-19. Like that's absolutely fucking preposterous. Tattoos make you a bad person. That's fucking stupid as shit too.
It just proves how stupid the world is.
People have been stupid for centuries, millennia. It's part of it, man. We're dumb.
Why are people so dumb?
Huh?
Why are people so dumb?
Well, this is what happens when you fuck a lot and you have too many kids. And you're dumb yourself.
I mean, but these
dumb people raise dumb kids.
Why would you let a 30-year-old fart on your fucking head? Well.
And that lady was an older lady. You're telling me that the senior citizens of South Africa are letting a younger man fart on their face.
And they donate to it.
And they believe Jesus.
And they donate to the church.
It's fucking God. He farted on my... I just thought he was gonna... God comes out through my butthole. But... and what is it? What God speaks through my asshole.
It literally, he said he called on Penelope to ask God for another way of healing. So this is one of the people that...
It can't be that bad.
No, this is one of the people that...
What you are suffering cannot be that bad. If you're going to let a grown-ass man fart on your head.
Not even fart on your head. Sit on your head with his ass. Next steps, he's taking his pants off and then he's sitting on you bare ass.
Why would you... Even if you have a fucking brain tumor and you're going to die tomorrow, would you let somebody sit on your head?
To heal you?
To heal you. Hey, I have a magical cure. God has come to me and he says that my butthole will heal your brain tumor. I just have to sit on your face.
Harry Potter's wand is in my ass.
I swear to the God Almighty that your brain tumor will disappear once I sit on your face and you give it one quick lick.
Why do you have to
Would you do it?
Are you asking
You're going to die tomorrow.
Me personally?
What have you got to lose? You're going to die tomorrow. Would you let me sit on your face?
Nobody's saying these people are dying, though.
Could be.
I don't think so.
I don't know. But it'd be like...
Are you asking me if I would do it? Like, is that what you're asking?
You're going to die tomorrow. But there's a fucking good possibility. Fucking huge possibility. That I could sit on your face and you could be cured.
Well, I have kissed your ass, so yeah, I'll do it.
I'm sitting on your face.
Yeah.
Like my butthole is touching your nose.
Yeah.
Ew.
If I'm going to die tomorrow?
You're going to die tomorrow.
Okay.
You would do that.
Yeah, probably.
You wouldn't be fucking shooting up heroin. You would let me sit on your face.
Why would I want to do heroin?
You're going to die tomorrow.
I don't want to do heroin.
Why not?
And forget about it.
You're going to fucking die.
I'll fall asleep the whole time. Heroin actually does fall asleep. They don't fucking, do shit.
So?
Exactly.
Why not?
Why would I want to do heroin and just fucking sleep my last day away?
It'd be fun.
No, it wouldn't.
You let me sit on your face.
If I was, I probably would. If it was you, not some stranger.
Oh, not some 30-year-old stranger?
Yeah.
From South Africa?
Then you can say your butt saved my life.
But it's not. Because this is bullshit.
Yeah, it's absolute bullshit. But if it was true, if it was proven to be true.
People have done weirder shit, I guess.
People have done weirder shit, man. Cults. Fucking cults, man.
The
Comcast cult. That's why we need a Comcast cult, because weirder shit has happened. I promise all of you followers of the Comcast, we will not sit on your face ever. That's one thing I can promise you.
I might if you ask me.
We're not going to sit on your face and claim that it heals you. I promise you that.
Oh, fuck no. I'm going to do it for me, not for you. But that's like fucking, what was their symbol was, like the Green Bay Packers logo. What were they? The cult.
There was a what?
They used the Green Bay Packers logo. It was a G. What were they called?
I don't know.
Anyway, they castrated themselves. They turned themselves into eunuchs. The guys did, or whatever.
Oh, Heaven's Gate.
Yeah, Heaven's Gate. That's what it is. They castrated themselves.
You sure they used the Green Bay Packers logo?
Yeah. Heaven's Gate's still going on right now. See?
Yeah, Heaven's Gate.
It's Green Bay Packers logo.
Yep, that's right.
Anyway, my turn?
Yeah.
Okay. So we got two stories here. This week's Fuzzy Wuzzy report.
Fuzzy Wuzzy.
These are both from UPI.com. So a steer that escaped from a slaughterhouse in early February was captured after wandering a Rhode Island town for nearly 2 months. 2 months.
This is another turtle story.
Yeah.
But here's the thing also. If you see... where's it at? Rhode Island?
Yeah.
Okay, all fields. If you see just a fucking random cow, you're not like, that's Penelope, the lost cow.
They captured him on a road. He's
That's
just
what
running
I'm
around the
saying.
neighborhood.
That's what I'm saying, though. Like, you're not going to be like, hey, there's a fucking cow over here. That's weird. You're not going to say that. You're going to be like, oh, there's a cow over there.
Right.
Well, it's like seeing a deer in the woods. It's like, fucking deer. Like, I'm not going to, nothing fucking special. It ain't got a fucking bell around its neck. It doesn't speak English.
So this cow was getting ready to be murdered, to be eaten. He escaped from the slaughterhouse from the Rhode Island Beef and Veal Slaughterhouse, and he was captured early Friday morning.
Veal? Baby cows?
Yeah.
It just seen all 6 of his babies fucking die. And then he's got to like, nope, gotta go. Sorry.
Right. He was captured Friday morning, and the owner of the cow, his last name is Raza, he was actually the actual owner of the steer that escaped. He ended up wrangling the bovine. Later, the police chief said that the steer was taken back to the farm that Raza owned, and he said the owners of the New Jersey Animal Sanctuary have expressed an interest in giving a steer a new permanent home. So if, all the cows out there, if you're listening, if you run and escape, you will live to fight another day. You will be taken in to an animal sanctuary and you will not be eaten. So, fight. Eat more chicken, like Chick-fil-A says, because their mascots are cows.
It's the Lord's chicken.
Yeah, the Lord's chicken. Not open on Sundays.
The Lord would never. The Lord at the Chick-fil-A employees would never sit on your face.
Yeah, but that's just sad because he escaped the slaughterhouse and he might go back. They could be like, no, we can't take in a cow.
Maybe it's
gonna fucking kill him anyway.
Maybe something weird about this like fetish sitting on faces to heal people. It's one of those like backdoor situations for religious teens. It's like, oh, if we like, you know, bump uglies in our underwear, it's not sex. We're not defiling God. We're not, you know, maybe if he sits on people's faces, it's like his weird little thing. Like he doesn't, he's not committing a sin. He's not having sexual intercourse out of marriage. He's just, you know, farting on people. Maybe this is like his thing.
That dude's just having a good time.
Yeah, he's having a good time. He's got a nice suit in every picture that he's photographed.
He's just having a story to tell his grandkids. That's it. All right.
Back in my day, I convinced these stupid motherfuckers.
I pretended
my
to be
asshole
Jesus.
is magic.
I pretended to be Jesus, and they let me sit on their face.
And I called it Diagon Alley.
All right, so this last one here. An Australian white's tree frog. Why does that sound racist?
Huh?
An Australian white's
only tree frog.
but it's green.
Huh?
I think it's called an Australian white, but they put whites.
It's like a flat white.
No, it's a green frog. It's a tree frog.
Isn't flat white an Australian thing? Or they only drink flat whites in Australia? Something like that.
Flat white is a coffee.
I know. It's like a flat white.
Shut up.
That's what I'm saying.
Anyway.
It's an Australian white.
An Australian white tree frog from Florida.
Oh, that's just Stan. He's on vacation.
Anyway, an Australian white tree frog from Florida was selected as a 2021 Cadbury Bunny. The candy company announced Tuesday Betty, the first amphibian to represent the brand, is in the Easter commercials, has been chosen from more than 12,000 entries in the third annual tryouts, which included a donkey, miniature horse, a goat, and some, other animals. But so this year,
Betty. The Bach meow thing, right?
Yeah. So this year a tree frog is. But you know what the fucking sad thing is? They're gluing ears to these fucking animals. And they're like, let's have a fucking donkey be the Cadbury Bunny.
That's a hat, too.
Yeah.
A hat and ears.
The thing is, how can it be just like it's the Cadbury rat. It's Cadbury Bunny, right? Where's the bunny? Are using bunnies in commercials wrong now?
It died.
Or they're just like, we're Cadbury and we're like progressive and shit. And you know what we should have? Other fucking animals.
Pet frog from Orlando.
Yeah, it's a frog. Betty the frog. And she's also the first female bunny.
Is that it?
No, it's not it. It was the first one.
That's a Pac-Man frog.
Anyway, it was the first. That's it right there. It was also the first female.
She's an Australian white tree frog currently living in Orlando, Florida. This is her first Easter, and she's very excited. When Betty heard about the opportunity to be this year's Cadbury Bunny, she knew she had to try it.
No, your name's Brittany. When
Bullshit.
you heard about the opportunity, you're like, I'm going to make this frog money. And then I'm going to give the money to myself.
Yeah.
Because that's a very generous frog.
The prize was $5,000. So she got $5,000 for being the Cadbury.
You know how much money they're going to make in commercials? I'll be like, fuck no, this is my frog, and you're going to pay me $5,000 per commercial.
The thing is, you know what she did? She threw that frog away.
Yeah. Like, Betty? Bye, bitch.
She released it outside. She's like, I got what I wanted.
I got what I wanted.
And it's Florida.
Pack up your ears.
There's a million frogs. But there's one frog out there that has the right to wear the ears. Bragging rights. It was a bunny that year. So fucking, it's so stupid.
I know.
It's so dumb.
It is dumb.
This show's dumb. We're fucking dumb.
This show's dumb?
Let's go fart on people's heads.
We'll make a lot more money. Let's start an OnlyFans. Let's just do this. Let's quit this podcast and then make a new podcast on OnlyFans.
You probably make money. More. No, just money. If we made a fucking dime off our OnlyFans.
If we had one sponsor, I'd be cool with that. I'd be cool with one sponsor.
Well, for this show?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I'd be cool with that.
Cadbury sponsor us for fat. We're like your entire clientele.
We've got to have one sponsor. We talk about so much stuff on this show, like, we've got to have at least, like, one. Some may be like, oh, I'm just waiting for them to say the right sentence, and I'll be like, hey, you want some free shit? You ain't even got to pay me. Give me some, like, free stuff. I don't even care. I don't care if it's a fucking deodorant. I don't fucking give a shit.
Lady Speed Stick?
I don't care. Speed Stick would be the company, man. They're fucking huge. They've been around for a long time. That's what I'm saying. I don't care if it's like I don't even give a shit. I don't care if it's like frog tape.
Frog tape?
For painting, yeah. I don't care. I don't care if it's like I don't even Delta dishwashers. I don't fucking care.
Gorilla Glue, they're pretty big.
Yeah, Gorilla Glue. When, you know what we do when we gotta glue all these stickers on the table? Gorilla Glue.
Right.
But it's a sticker.
You know what'll
We reinforce the stickers with Gorilla Glue.
You know what'll keep Pastor Penelope from farting? Gorilla Tape.
Yeah.
Or just glue his butthole shut.
That new fancy underwear that's scented.
Huh?
We talked about it before. It like insulates farts and makes them smell like flowers. We've talked about it. It's a new invention.
I don't know. I wonder what that dude eats to just be farting on people's heads all the time.
Beans.
I guess.
Only beans.
You walk into his dressing room, he just has like that giant can of Campbell's.
Yeah. Just bushes.
Just cold, nasty cold beans.
The family size can of Bush's pork and beans.
Yeah.
That's all he's eating. With a spork and a knife addition.
He
cuts individual beans when he gets bored.
If you eat cold beans, that's what that motherfucker next door. He just has cans of cold beans.
Yeah.
That's it. Pinto, all kinds. Variety.
That's it. He doesn't even soak them. He just eats them raw and hard out of a bag.
He eats them out of the can like normal Americans.
He just sucks on them.
He
just sucks on them like a fucking jawbreaker.
Yeah. He sucks the juice out of it and then spits it. There's just empty raw beans everywhere.
Yeah, like sunflower seeds. But he doesn't soak them. They're just hard beans. He just sucks them and chews on them like a jawbreaker. Yeah. That's it.
I'm scared about that guy, though. I think we just fucking lock him in. Oh, he's gone. We can't. Fuck, we should have done it earlier.
We'll get you when you get back, motherfucker!
Anyway, that is the episode, everybody. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for downloading. Thank you so much for being our friend. We love you so much. Of course, we couldn't do this show without you. If you want to help out the show at all, go give us a 5-star motherfucking review on whatever platform you listen to. It really doesn't matter. iTunes, probably the best, but hey, if you're a CastBox guy, whatever.
Which I am.
Yeah. Or Spotify. Who cares? Always tell somebody about this show. That's how shit gets spread around. If you like it, hit us up. We're on fucking social media. We have a email address down in the description. Thanks. We care about you, as you know.
Thanks for tuning in this week, everybody. We hope you all have a safe and wonderful week. We will see you all next week. And we have a special upcoming guest, and I'm going to keep it a secret. But look forward to that here in the next few weekends. We will be having him on, and that will be your one of your latest Monday episodes. So look forward to that. Thank you all so much. We appreciate it. Do you want to say your wash your hands, wash your butt thing?
Nah.
All right.
Don't believe motherfuckers.
Don't believe people. If you see something suspicious, call it out.
Yeah.
If you got
That's what I'm trying to do, but you're like,
no, he's my neighbor. I don't want to get fucking
and
shot.
if you don't know what to do to take the proper steps,
call the police.
Watch Disturbia starring Shia LaBeouf and our special guest.
He took matters into his own hands. You know what happened? Caught him.
He did.
Yeah, that's what we're going to do
Technically. I mean,
when he gets home, unlocks his door, lock him in.
Okay. So thank you all so much.
Slide a note under the door.
Citizens arrest, bitch.
Go check out all the beer from Carson's Brewery, and especially I highly recommend the Orangesicle Cream Ale. You cannot do better than that. Go and check out the book of the month, Naturally Tan by Tan France. Highly recommend that as well, everybody. Stay beautiful, stay smart, keep reading, keep drinking good quality beer. It's always good for you. Knowledge and alcohol. Stay safe. Love the fuck out of you guys.
Stay smart.
Stay smart.
Stay ugly.
We will see you all next week for another episode of the Cumcast. And remember, when life gets hard and life gets you down and you think you might be living next to a serial killer,
you fucking kill him.
You kill him before he kills you, and then
that's how the motherfucking game is played.
And then you milk that motherfucking pig. Peace. We out.